Hey guys, welcome. We'll get started shortly here. Hey Daniel, welcome. We'll get started shortly. Hey Boca, welcome.
Hey,
Hello.
thank you.
We'll get started shortly here, guys.
Welcome. I'll host. You want to listen to the meeting?
Welcome. We'll get started shortly. Hey Sam, welcome Sam. Hey Kim, welcome.
No more than 24 hours ago.
We'll get started shortly, guys. Hey Tracy, welcome.
Hey, David.
Hello. We'll get started shortly. Hey Bill, welcome.
Hey, David.
Hello. Guys, we'll get started shortly. We're doing Q&A this evening, guys. Q&A this evening. We'll get started shortly. We're gonna wait, everyone get in, and we'll get started. Welcome everyone, welcome. We'll get started shortly. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started here. All right. Let me share my trading screen here. All right, so you guys should see my trading screen here. So as you guys know, on Mondays we do Q&A. So any questions or that you guys might have, whether it's on the markets, okay? So whether it's the markets, any of the markets, so futures,
I have a
Forex.
question.
All right, go ahead, Boca.
Yes, my question is, have you or anyone you know or anyone in the school worked with any one of these prop companies? They say that if you pay them $200, they give you $10,000 or $100,000 to trade with as trading capital. I'm really interested in getting more trading capital for myself. I feel pretty confident. And so that's what I'm interested in. If you know anything about that, Mr. Stevenson.
Yes, I traded for a prop firm many years ago. So I've got some knowledge with prop firms. And we also have one of our traders, Johnny, actually is in the process of doing that, getting qualified to do that. All right, 1 second, give me a minute.
So
here.
they actually,
Go ahead.
so they do exist, and they're real.
Oh yeah,
So I-
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Prop firms are real. They've been around many years. They're becoming more popular now.
Which one did you work with?
Well, I traded for a local firm here in Orlando. But they're larger firms. They're firms that are all across the country, and they do it. When I traded, I had to go to the office and trade. But no, but this was about gosh, almost 15 years ago. 15 years ago. So now it's you can trade from home. All right, and you can be anywhere, and there's some big firms around. The thing about prop firms is that you've got to qualify. Okay, so Peter, I think Peter was looking into getting.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think Peter was looking to getting into that. He has a list, so I can get Peter to give you the list of the prop firms that he did some research. And he had qualified a few firms that were pretty reputable. Okay,
I would so appreciate that.
Yeah, so do me a favor, just send me a text.
Okay.
And where did you come across us? Meetup? Was it Meetup?
Yes, Meetup. I was actually trying to start a meetup of my own to talk to other traders, because I'm trading and I have nobody to talk to or ask questions from.
Hey, Peter is on here. Hey, Peter, you have done some work, right? She wanted to, Boca wanted to know what prop firms.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull the resource now for her. I'll put it on the chat.
Okay.
There's this. Well, welcome to the right place. You came to the right place. There's a good channel. This future trader. He's called Canadian Future. He has a great channel. He reviews a lot of prop firms, and let me send that to the chat.
Okay, thanks, Peter. Thanks. Yeah.
That's my email, just in case anyone needs it.
Okay.
On chat.
Yeah. So the thing about the prop firms, yes, you trade. You'll get capital. You get a percentage of the trading capital that you do. When I traded for the firm, it was monthly. So you basically go to work. You go to work, and at the end of the month is what we did. You get a percentage of the profits that you've made for the month. Okay. But it's like a job, right? So it's all based on performance. So your trades are tracked. All right. So your performance are tracked. Your drawdown, which is your losses, you have to stay within a certain, every firm is different. but you can't have, you can't go below a certain amount of, we call it drawdown losses. Okay, so, but
Right.
you've got to prove, you've got to have a track record. So they've got to see your trades, okay, how you're performing.
I understand.
I heard another one, Dave, that you take a test before, so they make you like take a test, and if you have a good score on that test, actually, I don't even think it's one test. I think it's like multiple tests that you take, and then when you complete the test that they give you, then they fund you, and then of course you have to keep the score up. But I haven't. I mean, I'm not ready for that yet. But it's just I came across that through YouTube.
Yeah. And Peter made a good point. We were chatting the other day, and Peter had mentioned that there are a lot of new firms that are popping up. So those are going to be, and the cool thing is, as I know Peter has been looking into it, Johnny is actually in it. Johnny is actually in it, trying to qualify now. So as you guys get better, that's going to be the next level, right? So as you get really good, the goal is going to be capital. So, you know, there are a lot more companies out there that are willing to give capital to traders to trade that way. So back in the past, when I did it, it wasn't, you know, it wasn't as popular, but now it's becoming more popular. Okay. So thanks for that question, Boca. Thank you. All right.
Sure, thanks for the answer.
Sure. All right. So any other questions on anything? Hey, Rose. Welcome, Rose. Welcome. Nice to see you.
Yeah, I got a question
Hi,
for.
David.
Hi. Rose.
I
Yes,
have a
Daniel.
question. I have a question, Dave, for either you or Kem, but
Okay.
and it has to do with fundamentals, but I guess the continuing situation that's happening with Russia and Ukraine. What happens when situations like that happen to the stock market? When there's you know, situations like war and stuff like that, does the stock market get better? Have you guys seen like this, you know, would it get better? Or if God forbid something happens that we end up going through a situation, you know, with Russia and then all that stuff, does the stock market get worse?
Well, you know, usually it will, you know, get worse, but there are phases of it. Okay. So you just have to look at the price action, right? So I mean, we could have all the bad news out there, but then the market will go bullish. Okay. There are periods though when there is bad news. When there is bad news, the market will tend to go down. All right, but what we have to understand is that we're in a different time, and every time is different. Okay, so it's just hard to say, Daniel. It really is hard to say. You know, most crashes that we've had, there's a seasonality to it. It usually happens in the summer months, like going into the fall, like, you know, September, August, September, November. Okay, and that's usually, we usually get bad news when that happens. You know, we don't know. We don't know. So you know, we can't just put on trades and hope that that happens. We just have to go day to day. That helps. I know it's probably not the answer we want to have, right?
No, it's the answer that's correct. It's you know,
Yeah.
it's not what we want to have. It's what's correct,
Yeah.
and that's what's correct.
Yeah, because you know, we just don't know. I mean, this market, I mean, Corona was a good example, right? With I mean, guys, Corona was that was we call that a black swan, right? Where just something out of the blue, it's not predicted, right? We couldn't have predicted Corona, and out of nowhere that happened, and guess what? The market still continued to make new highs. So, and Corona was pretty, I mean, disruptive. It was very disruptive to the infrastructure, to our health. And so if Corona couldn't bring this market down, I don't know. Okay, so it is what it is. So we just have to follow the price action, follow the tape. All right, but good question, Daniel. Anything else? Any other questions out there? Good question.
Are the futures up
The
currently?
futures are
No.
up currently.
Yeah, it was the market still stays strong today.
Yeah, the futures. You guys see my screen right here? You see my futures screen, monster futures right there? You guys see that?
I see.
Yeah, I see
Hold
it.
on.
You
In
see
the
it?
beginning morning, it was up, and I was thinking it may take it down, but it came down a little bit and then stay up.
Yeah, the market was down. I mean, the market was down pretty good. And then
Yeah, but the crypto market loved this news.
well, yeah, I mean, Bitcoin is up right now. We've got a green candle here,
I don't
right?
trust Bitcoin. I don't trust any crypto when it goes up 15%. I'm not even happy. I'm not even happy anymore.
Well, we'll look at Bitcoin right here since you guys mentioned it. Bitcoin has, we got some buying coming that's coming in here. If we can get past 45,000, we'll be good for Bitcoin. All right, 45,000, 50,000 is the mark, but if we can get past 45,000, we might start to see, if you guys remember right here, right here is where we failed the last time. Okay, hold on 1 second. 1 second, guys. So we always have to follow the price action, right? So it is what it is. It is what it is. So here was this area here is where we're getting a lot of indecision with Bitcoin. Here was the last sell signal right here. Here was the last sell signal right here. So this area here, right in here, right in here, support here. This was the last time we got the sell signal. Look here, sell short signal. Right here is where we got the last sell signal. Right here, got a buy signal. Right here is where we got the last sell signal. So this area here is an important area here for Bitcoin here, and that 30,000 mark down here. So right now Bitcoin is at 43,000. If it can get above, I would say 45, 46, we could get a buy signal up in this area right in here, kind of like here. Right, so kind of right like here, right? That previous buy signal was right at 52, right here. That's high, but I'm thinking right above this area we could get a buy signal to move higher. But pretty good price action in the last 24 hours with Bitcoin. All right, I think it went up 5,000 points. Okay, so pretty good price action. So we could see some nice movement in Bitcoin. So it's holding that support. It's definitely holding that support. I want to take a look at the Qs though. I know some of us have positions in the Qs. That's a concern, right? So here's the 30-minute right here, the 30-minute, and here's the 4-hour time frame. And my concern with the Qs is that we get above this area in here. So we get above this, if we get above this 352 level or so, and 357, that might really be a concern. This price action here is not good. This is on the 30-minute time frame. So the S&P and the Dow was down, but the NASDAQ was up for the day. And we talked about this the other day, that the NASDAQ has been more oversold than the other indexes. And a lot of the tech stock has really taken a beating. So, I mean, we might see where the NASDAQ might lead us out of this bit of correction here. So I would trim positions. I would be careful with puts on the Qs for now. All right. They're buying, and we can see it here. This is on the 30-minute time frame. I know it's a small time frame, but they're definitely holding the price. And then this is in the markup phase here, right? So this is in the markup phase. It's very oversold. All right. So, I mean, it's dropped down. Here was the all-time high on the Qs here, and then it made a low all the way down here. Okay, so just be nimble. Just be nimble with your puts and shorts. All right. Any other questions?
Hey, David. Everybody knows that I bought the Qs. I took a long position on that last Thursday.
Yes.
And guys, the way you trade that to be safe is I've traded enough contracts where already my profit on those is enough so that even if the rest of my position goes bust and goes to zero, I still walk away with a profit. And I know I was extremely early, but like David said, on the 240 time frame, those QQQs were way oversold. And so I have to watch it very close. Actually, to be honest with you, this morning I was a little nervous when I saw the Dow futures down 400 something overnight. I thought this might be another day where we can have a big down day, but the market held pretty steady. And as a matter of fact, the NASDAQ actually finished up. So the QQQs actually finished up. And when you look at the move on both the Dow and the S&P, even though they're down some, for the Dow it's only 0.5% down, and for the S&P is only like 0.24%. So that's not much of a move. So when you guys trade these things, if you take on a trade like this and you're trading it on a very short time period, take your profits when you can, and not when you have to, and put yourself in a position that the remaining part of your trade, even if you lose, you'll have either a minimum loss or you'll still have a gain.
Yeah, very good. Thanks, Kim. Yeah, guys, we have to be, and back to Daniel's question, right? Okay, guys, you know, I was doing a one-on-one coaching with a new trader, and we were talking about, you know, and I was expressing the fact that we just don't know, right? We just don't know what's going to happen, right? So everything, and this is something that we just have to get, right, as traders. And what I was explaining to this individual is that we are not investors, we are traders, right? So we don't buy and hold and hope, right? We trade. All right. So we trade. Yes, we do. We try to not predict, but we try to do some analysis to have kind of a gauge of where price could go. But when we trade what's in front of us. Okay. So, and it really doesn't matter what's out there. Hey, Peter, go ahead. You have a question, Peter?
No, go ahead and finish your thought.
Okay. So what?
I don't want to change the subject.
Okay. So what I want to show you guys is this here. And just like what Kim is doing, we've got to be nimble, and we've got to be very flexible, right? Even if that means closing our trades, taking a loss. All right. Even if that means taking a loss, right? Because otherwise, guess what? That loss will be increase, but most importantly, we'll miss opportunities. Okay, we'll miss opportunities. So I want you guys to watch this here. This is the Dow. All right, this is the Dow. And then here is support. So here is your floor here, right? Here is support. Here is resistance here. All right, here is resistance here. We could say this is probably stronger resistance right here. So let's use this right here. Let's use this area right in here. All right. Okay, so this is what we've got. This is the issue here that we've got with the markets. Here was the selling, came all the way down here. And we talked about this on Friday. The buyers, right? These are the shorts. They brought the price down here. All right. And then the buyers pushed the price all the way back up. All right. And we call this the box. We call this the box. You know, years ago when I've traded, that's what we call it. The price is back in the box. That's not good. That's not good. Not if we're short. So the price now is back in this box, right? So when traders are watching these levels, right? So when all the shorts got squeezed, it got squeezed, okay? And traders are watching this. They're watching these levels, just like they did here. Price came down here, they pushed it back up. Price came down here, they pushed it back up to resistance. Price came down here, they pushed it back up. Price came down here, they pushed it back up. Price is back here. What we needed to have happen, and I sent out a message earlier today that we needed not only for the indexes to be low today, but close down, and that's not happening. That's not happening. They keep pushing the price back up and they're holding this level here. All right. So that's why we want to be if the price, this can happen quickly, and experienced traders, you guys know this, right? Kim knows this. Peter, you know this, right? That the price, that price right here in 1 week could get right to this resistance here. Okay, so we want to be, you know, I would say kind of hedge a bit, like Kim is doing, right? Get some calls, kind of hedge a bit. All right, kind of hedge a bit. We had Sniper Trader, right? We had you guys, Bill and Peter, you guys did Sniper, right?
Yeah, that's what I want to talk about, the sniper trades.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I
so,
was in this week.
yeah. So, you know, we'll, you know, Friday, if this holds, right, holds above here, we'll look for more calls in Sniper. Okay. But just be careful with puts right here. Just be careful with puts. Okay. Go ahead, Peter.
Can we look at gold and PayPal? You gave us the recommendation to exit our position. So I stuck with the PayPal. I exited 2 of them, but I stuck a little bit longer, stuck out for about 2 hours, and I did good. I did a 40% return on the puts.
On
but
PayPal,
I was
on PayPal
and PayPal. Yeah, I stuck a little bit longer because it was a 111 call. So I waited to see if it goes close to 112. So I did get out. But I waited a little bit longer. I was thinking about jumping back in because it looks promising on the 30 minutes. So I want to jump in.
You said puts or calls?
You recommend calls for
yes,
all
yes.
3 of these.
Yes, yes.
So, you know, we exited and this morning, and I want to jump back in because it looks promising for gold and PayPal on the 30 minutes. So could you look at whether there's another call opportunity?
Okay. You know, with Sniper, guys, remember Sniper, we want to get out on Monday. Okay, on Mondays we want to get out. There will be opportunities to stay longer. Okay, is what Peter is asking. All right. Gold, I wouldn't. All right, there's nothing here. If you look here, there's nothing here. The trade is over. Okay, the trade is over. With PayPal, it's over. It's over. All right. Uber is where you might have some opportunity. Okay, and the reason why, it's you got a buy signal here, right? It's clearly in the markup phase. You've got green candles here, so the buyers are in control, and you're looking to test this resistance right here. Okay, so as far as keeping and this is Peter, I'm glad you mentioned this. Okay, so this is what for sniper traders, when you guys are looking to you know, you have the system here, right? So you know, we'll always, usually not always, but I would say 80 to 90% of the time we'll get out on Mondays. But for you, for sniper traders, you have the system, so you can then keep the trade longer, is what Peter is saying. So Peter, out of if I would keep one out of all three, this
Go back
would be
in, yeah.
yeah.
Because I want to go back in on the ones that it's telling us to go long.
Yeah,
So I got all three, and I'll look at Uber.
yeah.
Because Uber's call option was pretty cheap. It was like $70 a
Yeah,
call. So
yeah.
I'll jump back in that one because
Yeah.
I, you know, it looks
because
promising.
you've got the catalyst. We know we've got the catalyst right here. This one here, it's not, you know, I wouldn't do anything I wouldn't do anything here. And then if we take a look at, so when you guys do this, right, with sniper, take a look at the larger time frame. Okay, so I would just do this right here to see what the 4 was doing. So so here you've got, so Peter, here you've got price testing this right here, this resistance right here. Okay, so its price is moving higher, right? Here is resistance right here. We don't have a buy signal yet on the 240, but it's looking, it's making higher highs, getting near this resistance here. So you might get a nice pop. And guess what? The 30-minute has already started. Okay, it's already started. You got a nice solid buy signal. It's perfectly in the markup phase. Okay, on the 30-minute, you might get a bit of resistance right here, but we know the 30 minutes is not a big deal. Okay, you know, really here is what you want to be looking at. So yeah, you could get some upside. This looks pretty good to get a nice upside. Okay, and you've got, like I said, you've got, it's really testing this resistance right here, right here. We got this moving average right here, a nice push. You might get some, especially if we have an update tomorrow, right? If we have an update tomorrow, do you know what sector it is in, Uber is in? What sector?
Tech or transportation.
It's in tech.
Yeah, I think it's a NASDAQ stock.
Okay.
Correct? Let me take a look at it.
Okay, that will help.
It's a New York Stock Exchange.
Okay. So
I'm really confused. New York Stock, is that part of the Dow or still NASDAQ?
You want to answer, Dave?
Yeah, go ahead, Kim.
New York Stock Exchange, that's the whole exchange. That's not a sector or industry or anything like that. That's the whole New York Stock Exchange. They refer to it as the NYSE. That's the whole kit and caboodle. Yep, that's what you have in New York, and of course they have the trading floor. But also, I think, what is it, Dave? 80% of trades is made electronically now.
Yeah, if not higher. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that's what it is, guys.
Yeah. So so Peter, yeah, the best one would be this one here, Uber. But that's what we want to be doing. We want to be, when we look at these sniper trades and we close. Look for the ones, right? Look for the ones that have really nice setup, meaning that they're in the markup phase on that 30-minute. You guys know we on what am I doing? Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry, Peter. I am so sorry. I had that on the 240.
Cool. We saw that. We saw it. We saw the Uber.
No,
So-
no, but PayPal is
Yeah, this is the one.
this is the one. Yeah,
I want to
this
go
is the one.
long on the 30 minutes.
Yeah, I had it on the 240. Yeah. I'm always messing with this chart. So this was the 240.
I know on the 240 we're still bearish.
Yeah.
It's still bearish, but
Yeah.
it's a basically a counter trend trade.
Yeah. You should
you
have
know.
told me about. I had my. You should have told me.
It was
Peter.
doing good. I thought you knew. It was like it
No.
was doing good during the day. It was like, we hit our 111 call. We started out 109, and I was seeing that looks good on the 30 minutes. I'm gonna leave it alone, and I got out when it hit 111, so I did good. So your recommendation is still strong. It's just you just need to keep it a little bit longer.
Yeah. So PayPal and Uber are good. Okay.
Cool. I'm interested in this gold ETF. It's called GLD
GLD. Yeah.
because gold is getting a lot of attention right
Yeah, I know GLD. Well.
So-
Okay.
if we can take a look at it 30 minutes or the 240.
Okay, let's see here. So here is the 30-minute, right? The 240.
All the rich people always say, I always have to have gold. I always have to have silver. 7% of my portfolio is in gold. So,
Yeah.
and gold's been doing really well. It's gonna.
Well,
How about you, Ken? Do you have some gold?
I do have, am I on mute here? Hang on. No, I'm not on mute. I do have the some call options in the GLD. I don't own any physical gold, no.
Yeah. Yeah, I think gold, I think the metal, the actual physical is at what, 19, 18, 19. And silver is around 24. Traders were expecting, and usually it's the more established investors that hold the hard metal. And you can do that. You can do that also. You can do that. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Gold is trying to break out. It's trying to break out. It's been stuck for a while, and during earlier stages in Corona, there was a nice move, and it kind of flattened. So we might see a move up. So your GLD, Peter. Here it is right here. I would look for a buy signal above 179. So 179, 180, right in this area here, you would get a buy signal, and you would continue this markup phase.
Look at those gaps on the 30 minutes. 2 gaps. Woo.
Yeah. And here's the 240 here. So it's clearly in a nice markup phase. Pull back to this support here and this moving average. So it looks good to move higher. But yeah, you should get a buy signal soon. Good price action. It's holding. If you guys look here, it's got a nice trend line, right? So it's got a nice upward trend line right here. It broke that trend line, but now it's looking to recapture that trend line. And like I said, right at 179, right at if you can get above 179, fill that gap right here, get above this area right here, you should be clear to move higher. All right. And And then back here, so your PayPal, let's take a look at PayPal on the 240. So yeah, you were right, Peter, you were right. PayPal and Uber, perfect trades to continue. PYPL. I am loving Sniper, guys. We're gonna push Sniper. I mean, we're gonna push that system.
Yeah, I hate to leave money on the table when it's doing well. You know, I wanted to let it run.
Let it run. Yeah,
So that's
let
why
it
I'm gonna
run.
jump back in.
Yeah, let it run. And you know, it's really oversold, right? Really, I mean, really oversold. Just by looking at the chart, we can tell that it's oversold. This is when we do, this is more advanced. This is what we talked about on Friday, guys. This is a bit more advanced, right? But boy, we can use that 30-minute in addition to that 240, and we can set that, we can time that entry. We can time that entry, we can time that exit, and we can get in a lot sooner. Nice markdown phase. Look at this. Pretty perfect markdown phase. Nice break of resistance, right? Nice break of resistance right here, right? We got a perfect buy signal here, right? Nice price action, all very bullish, green candles, right? We have yellow support and resistance. So those are very bullish. We don't have purple support and resistance in the markdown phase. Yellow. Here was our reversal right here. All right. And very good. So we can get, so if the price on the 240 gets above in here and we get a buy signal, let's say we get a buy signal right in here. Let's say we would get a buy signal right in this area here, right above here. So 121, 122, you get a buy signal on the 240. Guess what? You already got in at 105. You see that, Peter? You see that, guys?
Yeah, we see it.
Yeah, that's really good trading. So,
And to the guys that don't want to gauge how much it costs to get in, it was pretty reasonable. It was under $200. Like we got in PayPal, what, $263,
yeah.
$263, and it was not expensive to get into this trade.
Yeah, and remember when this and that's the goal. This is what I want you guys to do, Sniper traders to do. I know Bill, you trade Sniper. The idea is they remember the institutions are buying this, right? That's why Sniper, it's in Sniper. Okay, so yes, you've got the chart setup is really great here. It's great, but then you've got Catalyst. You know that they're buying it, so that's gonna give you that momentum. You know, if Peter holds on to this and then just say it gets back anywhere up in this area, and because it has a catalyst, guys, it could move really, really quickly. I mean, they could start really buying it. Okay, that's the beauty of Sniper. And that's why I think Sniper will be our best system. Yeah, I mean, we have, you know, Monster Scalpers, we've got great system, but what we can do with Sniper, with what Peters is doing right here, it really, you can really do well. I mean, look at this, great price action here, great price action here. This one here, you let it go, right here, right here, right here. Good job, Peter. Good job. Good job. Any other questions? Anything else you guys want to?
Yeah, this is Mary.
Hey, Mary, how are you?
Hi, I'm
Hello.
okay, thanks. I've been
Good.
on the freeway, but I'm back stationary now.
All
But
right.
when you say Sniper, is that part of your systems that we would sign up with, or how does that work?
Yes. So Sniper is our one of our systems. It is We have designed that system to be an entry-level system for traders. Okay. We have right now, we've got 9 different systems. Okay. And with a lot of the systems that we have, there's a lot of work that has to be done. You have to select they all provide buy and sell signals. They all provide the support and resistance and all of that, right? But there is some work that you still have to do. Okay, there's work that you have to do in selecting what's tradable. With Sniper, the cool thing about it is that we select the trades for you. Okay, so the way it works is we get data, Mary. We get data that we know where the big institutions are buying stocks. Okay, at the end of the day on Friday, right before the market close. So what the big institutions will do is right before the market closes on Fridays. So the market usually the market closes at 4 p.m. every Friday. This is the stock market, Mary. Okay, so what the big institutions, the big hedge funds will do is they will sneak in positions. So they'll sneak in orders that on stocks that they think, right, will move, will have some type of a news or event or whatever will cause that stock to move over the weekend. So what they're doing is they'll sneak in positions without anyone knowing, right, on Fridays before the market close, and they're hoping to get a big move on Monday morning. So what we do with Sniper is we get that data. We know the stocks that they're buying, like these stocks right here. All right, so we kind of piggyback on their trades. Okay, so we'll piggyback on their trades, and then on Monday morning we'll get out. So we're looking for this moves like this right here when the market opens on Monday. The reason why it's great for new traders is because you don't have to do a lot. You don't have to select it. We select it. All right, we send it to you on Monday at the end of, on Friday at the end of the day before the market close, about 2:30, 3 p.m. You enter the trades, and then on Monday we'll send you the signal to exit the trades on Monday. Okay.
Thank you. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yes, especially
It's
for
pretty
new
cool.
traders. Yeah, especially for
Yeah.
new traders, where you can get into the market, you can trade safely, and we provide the picks for you. And most importantly, there's a catalyst. So there's a catalyst to help push the price. And then we trade options to get leverage. We trade it with options so that it's less expensive, okay, for us to trade, okay, and then if it moves, we can do pretty well, okay, because we've got leverage with the options, okay. Bill, you want to mention anything about or Peter, what your thoughts on Sniper so far? I know you guys have haven't used it for long, but any thoughts? You guys like it?
Yeah, I'll just jump in real quick. The reason why I got in was, as a new trader, I like the idea that I was being offered the information of what to do, when to get in and when to get out. I still had to make my mistakes, like the spread, getting out, not understanding how that all worked. January was an okay month. February turned out to be a really good month for me, and it helped me realize the big wins really cover my small losses. Like there was a few positions there where we got out and we just we had a small loss, but the big wins really overshadowed all the small losses. And at the end of the month, I really had a good month just using this program. I find that trading Forex, that's a lot of work and it's a lot of energy on my part, where Sniper Trader, on the other hand, is A Friday, I just gotta get in at the end of the day, let the weekend go, and then Monday morning, wait for my instruction. And it usually turns out really good.
Thanks, Bill. How about you, Peter? So far, Peter.
Lucid, I did really well on Lucid. I told you.
Yeah.
Got in at 150, got out at 400. I would have, I had two contracts. I would have took them both out, but like exit both at 400 a piece, but I had to go to work.
Yeah.
And I wanted to let one of them ride, but I exited the second position at break even. So I
Okay.
did well on that. I did today, exit all profit. So I'm 2 weeks in using this. And you know me, like I really want, I know your system, I know how to work it. So I want to stay in a little bit longer.
Yeah. Thanks, Peter. Thanks, Bill. And Peter is gonna, I told Peter that he's gonna love Sniper, and he's gonna do really, really well. Peter is gonna do really, really well. He understands options, right? He understands price action, and what he's going to do. And Bill, I would like for you to start working on this, is where you stay in it. All right. You have to, just be careful with your expiration, right? Your expiration. But when you guys can stay in it, especially when the market gets a bit healthier, right? You stay in these trades, you guys are gonna see an amazing moves. So Mary, that's it. I like this system. My biggest concern with putting systems out, okay, is risk. All right. My first goal when we launch systems is to protect our downside risk. Okay. That's big with me. That's big. I'm very conservative. I try to be very, very conservative, especially with new traders coming in, because, I pride, one thing we do with Monster trading systems is that we don't have traders that are just get into the markets and just start blowing up accounts. That just doesn't happen with us. Okay, meaning that, hey, you get in, you open an account, and you just, a week, 2 weeks, you blow your account, goes down to zero. You got to open another account and blow it up. That doesn't happen with us. Okay, and the reason it doesn't happen is because we have processes in place to help you. Okay, to kind of help you protect your downside risk. If you just go crazy and do some crazy stuff, we can't help that. But we have signals in place, right? We have signals in place. We have a process in place to protect your downside risk. And my goal for traders is, if you can stay in this game long enough and not lose all your capital, you have a chance. You have a chance to do well. I love this little system here, Sniper, right? I love this little system. It's our least expensive system, okay? But I really, really like it. And we've had Sniper Trader for a long time, but we never had the data, the Friday data alerts to make this really work. Okay, so now we do. It's a great little system where you take 3 trades once a week. You don't have to watch it during the week. You're gonna get in on Friday, get out on Monday. We give you the buy and sell signals. Okay, so you don't have to be an expert trader, and you can make capital. You can do well. And if I think we'll have some traders, guess what? That's all they do. And if they really figure this out, how it works, the importance of it, and then put some real capital to work, right? This system right here, 4 times a week, 4 times a month, could do really, really well. Okay, so I know this is a long answer to your question, but it's a powerful system. What we're gonna do with Sniper is we're gonna highly recommend that new traders that come into Monster get this system. If you're gonna trade with us, you're gonna trade with a system, we're going to recommend, right, that new traders, when they come in, they use this system because we want traders to succeed, right? And what we have now, we have different levels. So I'm gonna pull up the website here, and I'll end with this tonight here. I'll end with this. So what we're going to do, and I'm very particular about this because I want traders to succeed, stay in this game and make money. One second here. I'm going to share my screen here. So here is Mary, can you see the website?
Yes.
Okay, so here's the website here, monstertradingsystems.com. If you go down here, the website here, you'll see a beginner. So we just did this here. We got beginner. So for beginners, new traders coming in, these are going to be your systems right here. Sniper Trader, Stock Boss. That's it. So Sniper Trader first. All right. If traders want to trade the higher level systems, like here's for intermediate traders, and then now we get into Forex, Monster Scalper, Bull Master, and cryptos. Okay, that's the intermediate, and then advanced systems here, Forex Dominator, Monster ETF, and then this is for futures right here. That's it. So
So we have to buy that, right?
Yes, you have to buy that. Okay, so we have this is the full price here. It's purchased. Once you purchase it, it's yours. But also there are payments too. Let's see here. So there are monthly payments that you can also get. All right. What am I doing here? So there are also monthly payments that you can do. So 3 month payment and 6 month payment also that you can do. Yeah, so right here, Mary, if you go here, right? So Sniper Trader, you click here, right? So if you do the 3 month payment plan, it's $3.99 per month for 3 months. Or if you do the 6 month plan, it's $199 for 6 months paid in full. All right.
So that's what Cam and Peter have?
Yes. Yeah, Peter, Cam has it. Peter has it. Cam has the data. Peter has it, and then Bill has it.
And this is something that you designed, or how does this work?
Yeah, everything here I design. Okay.
You design.
Mhm.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
yeah. So all the systems here, and the systems are right here. So the systems are right here. All the systems are right here. But like I said, Sniper Trader, new traders coming in. Yeah, if they want to trade Forex, and this is what we'll be doing moving forward. If they want to trade Forex or any of the more advanced systems, we'll do a one-on-one coaching, and we're going to assess their need. We'll assess. We'll do an assessment of their experience, because we want traders to succeed. Yeah, we want traders to succeed. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This makes
Thank
sense.
you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for new traders, Sniper Trader, great little system. It's our least expensive system, and you've got, if money is tight. And listen, I was a trader before, and you need capital to trade. So I try to make it as affordable as possible. You know, that's why we have the monthly payments. The coaching is very reasonable. All right. So that's, you know, we've got the monthly payments. Coaching is very reasonable. Right now, the coaching is $240, right? So $240 for the coaching. Where's the coaching? For 4 hours. So it's very affordable, very affordable. All right. Hey, Tracy, go ahead. You have a question?
Yes, David, does the sniper trader work with futures contracts as well, or just
No,
options?
Options. You can trade
Okay.
you can trade the stock. But the stock, but we trade the option. So here
Okay.
on the website, right, if you go to trades, we haven't updated today's trades yet, but if you go to trades, you'll see the percentages. So we post all the trades up here. But no, not futures. Yeah, we don't want new traders getting into futures right away, you know.
Okay.
Yes, and the options will give you nice, you know, if the price moves, you can do well with options. So you still get nice leverage with sniper. Okay.
Okay, but you have to purchase, like, to get the Friday data alerts, you have to purchase the sniper trader program,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. So
Okay.
there is 1 second here. There is two pricing. So there is the and I'll end with this, guys. I'll get you guys out of here. So there is the full payment, the payment plan, all right, and then there's also a data. There's you have to pay for the data. Okay, so the data is $50 a month to pay for the data, because that's special data that we get in. Okay, so there is a monthly data fee of $50 a month. Okay. All right.
See, that's what I'm afraid of, is all these different fees just to get started.
Well, it's gonna cost money, you know, it's not free. It's not free. And just wait. If you don't have the capital, just wait, you know, just wait when you're ready. And then here is the $50 monthly fee right here. Okay.
So in addition to purchasing the
Yes.
sniper trading software, in addition to that, you have to pay $50 a month, and it doesn't, you can't really trade everything on it, correct?
No, you cannot.
You can only, huh?
Mhm. Yeah, just the 3 that we give you every week, once a week. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that concerns me, but yeah, I mean, I'm sure it concerns everybody else.
Well, I mean, it's a small price to pay, right? It's a small price.
I'm
to
not
pay.
sure though. It would be nice to be able to use it for about 6 months and determine if it's a
Yeah.
small price to pay. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah, but we don't do that. We don't do that.
I
no.
know, but
Yeah.
that's, you know, that's,
Yeah. Yeah, we
that's
don't.
what I would like to know is, you know, okay, is this, you know, you're valuable, obviously. You are valuable. That's why I always keep coming back, because I can tell that you've got a big brain and all, you know. No, it's true. You do. I was wondering where it went, and now I can definitely see where it's at. But now I've got to get, you know, I've got to get my mindset to coincide with, you know, your mindset, and determine whether, you know, this is the best way to go forward. That's
Yeah.
always fine.
Well,
You know what
this
I mean?
is-
I'm
yeah,
speaking
yeah.
out loud, you know.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So let me say this. This is not for everybody. Okay. So what we do is not for everyone. All right. There. Yeah. So this is not for everyone. Okay. But these systems, they work. Right now, do you have to do some work? Yeah. They're not going to automatically you know, um, trade for you. Okay, there's some work that you have to do. You have to understand the trading, right? We have to know how trading works. We have to, understand the full market phases and all of that. But there is a price to be paid, right? If you want good solutions, right? If you want, like I said, the one-on-one coaching is great. Okay, so yeah, we can, and I don't know if any one of the other traders can, want to talk about this. Peter, I'll let you talk in 1 second. You can perhaps address this. The biggest concern with traders, Mary, is that they try to figure this stuff out. And you can spend years trying to figure it out. Okay. I've figured it out. Okay. So what I've been doing this for 25 years, over 25 years, a long time. And I have figured it out. And what I want to do, right, is save traders, right, new traders, all of this time, all of this headache, and most importantly, all of the costs that you'll have in losing, right? So that's why, I've designed these systems here to help traders, but it's not free. It won't be free. And it's very affordable. It's very affordable. $50 is not a lot of money. All right. It's not a lot of money. Hey, Peter, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to share. I'm not consistent. My weakness is I want to chase every opportunity like a dog. My biggest loss, Moderna. I lost $8,000 on that one. And I noticed right now my short position, my bear position, IWM and NASDAQ, I'm getting burned. So I look at all my trades. What was consistently profitable is my options, my stocks. And that's why I went with David's system. This is like super simple. I notice like when I keep things simple and consistent, like my capital grows. I can't keep on taking these wild swings. It's not respecting my money. So I started with this super simple. I get it. This will help me, stay consistently profitable. And we gave you free trades. We told you what trades that we're doing. So you don't have to get the system. We just talked about 3 good trades: gold, Uber, and PayPal. So having a system it forces you to be disciplined, be consistent. So this talking from my experience. And I traded for 8 years, and for the first 5, not consistent, not profitable.
Yeah. Thanks, Peter. And Mary, you know what? I just have to say this. I just have to say this. Okay. Trading is not for everyone. And I know everyone wants to trade. And I go through this when we do the one-on-one coaching, and I'm really honest with traders, and I'll tell them, I said, listen, it's tough, right? And you're going to lose money. Okay. So the first thing in trading is this: we have to be okay with losing money. And if we're not okay with losing money, it's not the right business to be in. We lose more than we win. Now do we, and what that means, Mary, is this: we could have 10 trades. 9 of those trades, or even 8 of those trades, right? Those are losing trades. And we have to go through those losing trades, right? And, Peter talks about it, Bill talks about it, Daniel talks about it, right? They've had losing trades, but they have to keep going in order to get that winning trade. So money, when it comes to trading, and, I talk to traders about this every time, not everyone is, this business is not for everyone. And that's okay. There are other ways to make money, so You know, just, and that's for everyone. This trading is, we have to be okay with not only losing money, but spending money. You're going to spend money in this business. You're going to spend money on resources. You're going to spend money on education. You're just going to spend money, right? But the upside is, right, that we have an opportunity to make money, and there's no guarantee that we'll do that. Okay, but that's how, that's, you know, so yeah, you know, you've got to think about it. You got to think about, hey, you know, am I okay with losing money? And that's why I tell, you know, traders to demo trade, start trading a small account, you know, where you start to feel, you know, when you have a loss, you want to feel that, hey, that loss. Okay, because it's important, because that's how it is. There's no, when we put on a trade, there's no guarantee. I tell traders it's a flip of a coin, right? There's no guarantee. And we have to be okay with that. Okay, we have to be okay with that. So, you know, I would, you know, I want you to think about it, you know, and if you decide, if you want to do it, you know, get the coaching, whether it's with me or someone else, get some coaching, All right. And if money is a concern, don't do this. If money is a concern, where, you know, where, hey, $50, $100, $500 is a concern, don't do this, because we in trading, we call it, we don't trade our milk money. We don't want to trade our milk money. Okay, so that's, you know, that's all I have to say. You know, it's not for everyone. This is a hard business. I try to deter individuals from doing this. I really do, because it's not easy. It's not easy. Right, Peter? Right, Daniel? Right, Bill? Right, Rose? Rose, yeah. It's not easy.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, it's not easy. All right, guys. Guys, have a great week. I will see you guys tomorrow. Mary, come to the class tomorrow. Right, tomorrow. I think we got the beginners class tomorrow. But you know, there's some things that you're gonna have to just really think about, because trading, you're gonna lose. We're gonna lose money, and if we're afraid of losing money, it's not gonna work. Okay. All right, guys.
Thank you for that. Thank you, everybody.
Okay, guys, take care. Have a great night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.